pattern, now just 98 cents each. Save more on home decorating at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
All right. If you're from the upper Midwest, that is very, and you're probably over the age of about 25.
Yeah.
That audio is very familiar to you. Legendary broadcaster in radio, a pioneer in radio announcing, and a recognizable face on the television for being the face of Menards, the Menards guy, also known as Ray Szmanda.
Yep.
And I picked up this bobblehead, and I thought it would be cool to pay tribute to this guy. I just couldn't say no because there was something about him, even though it's not like he ever said or did anything terribly funny, but he was just so prevalent.
Yeah.
Like you saw him every day on the TV, and he had that thing down. Like he would at Menards. Like he just the announcing, like he just every commercial seemed the same, and he just had that shtick completely down.
Yeah.
And I remember they tried to replace him with some woman, and it just flopped. Like he's the type of guy, there's no replacement for him.
Yeah.
Just absolutely not. And we're going to read from the Wikipedia page to give you some information on this guy, because he's just this guy paved the way for us, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We are like indirect descendants of this guy. We're like illegitimate sons of this guy. Okay, maybe not quite.
So June 22nd, 1926, he was born. He died in May of 2018. Was a radio television announcer, known throughout the Midwest as the spokesman for Menards, a position he held for more than 2 decades. He was active in radio and television from 1951 until 1999. He was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. So he was a real badass.
Yep.
With that. Was trained at the American Institute of the Air, took writing courses from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee and Madison. He worked for television stations as a staff announcer from 1951 to 1958. He began the freelance from 1959 to 1978. He operated a school of broadcasting in Wisconsin too. He began his career in 1976 at Menards and was a feature until his retirement in 1998. He did, however, make a few occasional ads with the company after that point. He lived in Antigo, Wisconsin. His family included 4 sons, 3 daughters. His wife died in 1999. His son died in 2002. His great-nephew, Eric Szmanda, the same last name, is an actor known as Greg Sanders on CSI.
Wow.
He died at the age of 91 from heart problems and complications of a fall.
Yeah. And it's a good thing this guy was the face of Menards, because the actual founder of Menards, I've heard, is not a very nice guy.
Oh, he's a horrible piece of shit. I mean, I heard he got in a whole bunch of EPA problems and violations. Like, he doesn't care about the environment. He's this cheap, crazy man that's just
terrible to his employees.
Yeah.
And he hated Obama to the point where during Obama's entire presidency, he didn't open up a single store.
Yeah.
I believe, because he didn't want to support. He didn't want the economy to succeed under Obama.
Even if it impacts his business and his own wealth, he's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But they're a privately held company by the Menards family, and they're definitely an eccentric clan, because Home Depot and Lowe's are publicly traded, and if those guys pulled the same shit, people would be dumping their stock, or But see, I guess you could say with Menards, they're able to look at the long term, even if short term it's really stupid or whatever. Long term, they stand by their values, even if it's just being a stubborn asshole. It's still, you know what I mean?
That's right, yeah.
You put that in an ad. We didn't open stores for 8 years. We'll do what we want. You can kiss our rears. You know, blow big money. Blow big money when you buy stupid shit at Menards. Because you know you are. If you go to a Menards, that's what I like with them compared to Home Depot or Lowe's. I can get ketchup. I can get random stupid shit. I mean, I've walked through there and it's just like, wow. It's crazy how much stuff you can get.
You can buy toys. You can buy soap.
What?
You can buy DVDs.
You got a whole series of their Christmas land or their tree land.
That's right, yeah.
You know.
Hey, I should create a Menards playlist.
You should. So,
but anyway, yep, this guy, much friendlier face. Always was happy. Like, you just had this big smile on his face. He was just happy about promoting Menards. Sounds like he was pretty Wisconsin-centric.
yeah.
Like he was from there, and that's where he lived out his life and stuff.
I don't like him having the paintbrush, though. I don't think that's a positive association.
Why?
I think he looks like he's huffing paint. You know, like that, the way his face is, and then having the paintbrush next to him.
Well, it's behind his head.
Still, I'm just saying, that's what the association. I would say get him a hammer. You know, but I guess you could say, did he beat somebody up with a hammer too? So you could always have that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just didn't.
When I saw his face and I saw the paint, I'm like, this guy is like tripping balls on some paint fumes.
He's tripping balls on his love for Menards. That's what happened. 20% off of drywall at Menards. Save big money at Menards. Those, I mean, you know, they picked they picked the formula and they stuck with it for like what 20,
decades.
Oh yeah, over 20 years. So
when they still have that kind of country music, you know when a Menards ad's going, it's like that twangy shit, you
like
know,
banjos, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because I don't think they do a lot with them corporate marketing type guys. They're like, we got deals for shit. Come in, buy it. Here's some twangy music, and you know. But I mean, people know it. You know, it's sort of like you have that recognition. You know, it's a Menards one. You know, because could you tell me the music for Lowe's or the Home Depot?
Nope.
I don't know it. You know, they probably use different corporate shit each time just to. They say, oh, this emphasizes winter. This emphasizes spring. No, this shit's just Menards. You know.
Yeah.
And Menards gives people free hats and shirts and stuff. I've seen them before. If you buy some stuff sometimes. And I just know a lot of guys that do a lot of handyman stuff, and they'll be rocking their Menards apparel.
Yep.
So
in short, Ray, Szmanda, thank you for your decades of service. You inspired us to be what we are today.
yeah, true American hero, World War II vet, and you know, pioneer in his industry.
Yep. Just an inspiration to big loudmouth guys everywhere. And I mean that in the nicest way. Not an insult at all. He helped me find myself, so
Yeah.
that's not really true. But he was a
You
member.
lift me up when I am. What's that song?
Yeah.
You lift me up. Da-da-da-da-da.
You raise me up
Yeah.
so I can stand on mountains. Yeah.
You help me shop and find the bestest deals.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I am strong when I stand on your lumber. You raise me up to build the stuff I need.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, Ray.